Hello and welcome into the SorareData Game Week 454 preview. I'm Andrew Laird. You can find me as Lairdinho on Sorare. Joined once again by Harry Trades. Today, talk about what I described as a dead game week to Harry yesterday, and he was like, "I've bought 2 goalkeepers for this midweek, so it ain't dead." And I was like, "Oh, let's go." Harry, you still have those goalies?
I do, mate. Yeah, I can't lie. I have been tempted to list one of them, if not both, just to see if I get any nibbles, because the price has, well, the floor price has definitely risen. But yeah, it's part of a collection, and I'm like, collection bonus. You know, what do I do? Does he stay? And there's like a couple of other midweeks that like are creeping up, and it's like he could be useful then. So it's trying to weigh up. You know, can I do something this midweek? Can I do something in 2 midweeks time? Is that gonna outweigh his price drop? Basically.
What you described is exactly what I went through with Enrique Bologna towards the end of last season, and I still have him. And as you know, he's not playing lately. Anyway, thanks everyone for joining. Toby first in. Doesn't look like a game week for me. Yeah, that happens. Scott says the Celtic collection ups and downs could be huge either way this week. And then Apple Hearts Boys to get me another podium. You're at least on the podium here in the live chat, so thanks for coming in. We've got Tom, Ian, Hoodwink is here. Hoodwink with some very up and down news about our good friend Cecilia. So we'll see what happens about that. Toby said no AA, but he told you about the Uito season, Harry.
He did say, and I trusted him. Well, I trusted him. I trusted Mickey. Yeah, fair play.
Shout out to the Sorare Scandinavia Disco. It's been a while since I shouted them out.
Why aren't I in that?
Yeah.
I saw the guy tweet about it a few days ago, like, come and join, 400 of me's basically, and we can chat, Danish football. And I was like, I just thought about that then. Like, why didn't I click it? I don't know why I didn't click it. Genuinely.
It's a genuinely great community as well. The knowledge in that group is astonishing.
Really, yeah.
I don't know anything about Danish football, and I feel like an expert just being a part of that Discord. It's great. It's exactly what a Discord like that should be. It's great. Sorahan, what's up? SR Monkey. Oh, what's Toby got here? I have a Houston collection and Petroli, and that's it for this minute. I mean, that's it. That's
why didn't he play yesterday though? On a bit of a Petroli didn't start. The goalie for Godoy Cruz, right? Is that who he plays for, or Godoy something? Yeah. Godoy he definitely Cruz. Didn't play. He was on the bench.
Oh, totally missed it. I don't think I didn't play him. Oh, interesting. I don't know. Now I got to go over to the Sora Argentina Discord.
Right.
But Toby, who apparently just knows everything. So they rotated their entire team. So I think they have Libertadores this week. So hence why he's playing this week. Fabian, hello. David Alves, I have a total of 0 players this midweek. Sometimes that's okay.
Yeah.
Redder Dead 69. What is up? All right, let's jump right into it. I usually have it actually able to be jumped into, and I actually didn't have it here. There we go. Got Petroli still up. Shaforkle, what's up? Thanks for coming in. All right. For anyone who doesn't know where we get this, game week, we don't have a direct link yet. That drives me nuts. Not going to lie. Matchups, that's a lot of clicks. Anyway, what do we got for this midweek? Nashville with their CONCACAF Champions League. Botafogo, Cincinnati Celtic, and what is that? Sporting Cristal. That's a Sorare week if I've ever seen one, Harry.
It is, isn't it? It's it's a really, really small midweek with a variety of sort of leagues playing in a way, mainly from the Americas, I guess, just off the look of that. But you've got bits of K-League, I think, in the Avenue. You've got I think we've got bits of every region potentially.
We do, yes.
Yeah. Do we have anything from Champion though?
We do.
Wow. Who would that be then?
We'll get there, Harry. We'll get there. It's a nice little inadvertent.
I'm actually excited to see who that is. Genuinely.
Yeah. Serie B is what we get for Second Division Europe, and it's Parma, Palermo, and Venezia as the top 3. I guess I'll throw in Como and Spezia there since they are 50% and above. Daniele Verde season against, what is that?
They're down there. They're like 17th or something, or maybe even worse. I know.
Yeah. There's certainly a more Italian way to say that, I'm sure. 19 of 20.
Oof. So I have two forwards playing 19th and 20th, although Spezia are 18th themselves in Daniela Verde, so that doesn't really mean too much. But I don't have the super rares to really complement my Stravezza this midweek, so I'm a bit gutted that, yeah, okay, they're away, but they're literally playing the worst team in the league, Como. So I don't know how I'm going to work that one. But yeah, full
All I
fixture.
hear is that you've got 25 hours to get some super rares in.
Right. Well, I have super rares, but like, I want to use them in under 23. Is my worry. I only have like say 3 and 2 under 23 and right whatever. So yeah, is it a full fixture lid? Can we tell that
For
from?
Serie B?
Yeah, I think it is, isn't it? It
It's
feels
got to be.
like.
It's got
Yeah.
to be. Yeah.
Well, it's just the issue with cards, isn't it? I mean, what do we
Yeah,
have?
like we
Like,
have some Sampdoria cards from last
okay,
year.
yeah. Oh, Cremonese, the under 23 guy.
Yep.
Yeah. But they play Sampdoria, so that probably isn't easy, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Venezia have a few. I have Busio from there. There's a couple flying around. I'm sure Parma have quite a few as well, actually, coming to think of it. Okay, that's interesting.
Toby said, can we use rares and limited, or is that something that becomes available later? We cannot do it yet. No.
Not yet.
Is that March or is that August?
I thought that was part of division, like, not part of it, but I thought that was like the whole package, no?
Right. So
In
it
a
would be
way.
March
Yeah,
29.
that's my
April.
understanding of it. Yeah.
Okay. I never really thought of that, but yeah, I assume it's then because that's when Rare Plus is gone.
Well, I say that though. Yeah, but then I went when Feder was speaking to me, he seems to think I know this is Feder now, but like he seems to think that he can play like his Rusnak unique in say like super rare, all-star super rare. Although he could, but he seems to think that he'd get the bonus for it. I don't know where he's getting that info from, but that was his sort of rationale of keeping his Rusnak.
He definitely won't get a bonus
Right. Okay.
in August. Oh, excuse me, in
In
March,
April or
March
whatever.
29.
Yeah. Right. Okay. So basically, my Zay, yeah, that's kind of my dilemma on the Zaydu unique. It's like
Yeah.
he's just a super at that point.
I have
Basically.
that with a Rusnak super that I was like, oh, I'll just play it in rare because I don't have enough super rares. Although if Brad Guzan keeps saving penalties, maybe I do have but
Yeah.
it's level 20. Like it's already
Ooh,
like a maxed out card. So it's kind of like, yeah, not fun.
it's hard to let go. It is.
Anyway, second division Europe. Let's see what the rewards are like for one league with only a couple licensed teams in it. Second division, not even open.
What?
Am I wrong?
Is that the right rewards? Like game week?
Yeah, 454.
Yeah, it is. Yeah. Really?
Look at that, all that work breaking down Serie B this week, and we just gone.
Well, what's the rule? Isn't it like a team? I can't remember what. I know it's going to turn to like 10 teams, isn't it, for contender and stuff,
Yeah.
whatever. But like,
I don't think enough are. Yeah, I don't think anybody's currently licensed. That's why.
right? Okay.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
See the effort we put in breaking down an entire region when it's not even open. My gosh.
Yeah.
Toby said, but they opened Asia for literally one game and they have the same rewards as it. Yeah, we'll get to there. Yeah, no currently licensed Serie B teams. So yeah, all right.
Okay.
Asia, we got the beginning of the K League, which I think is
Yeah.
going to happen Friday, early morning for me. We have the J League continuation and Chinese Super League starts up, apparently.
Okay.
We're missing a few Chinese Super League odds. I believe this Vaco's team, Shandong Luang? Hell yeah, it is. There he is.
Yeah.
The lone Sorare card, putting that team on his shoulders. Anyway. It's also the first week of our new data provider for the K League. What could go wrong?
We know who that is.
B Pro is the name of the company.
Okay. Means nothing to me, but
yeah. I think it's we'll just have the real-time stats, and we got to just hope that they're not so that one guy doesn't end up with like 48 contests won because they mix them up with just passes. And so we'll see.
I was just thinking I do have one K League player, but I'm going to assume he's left there because he doesn't come up in my lineup builders, which is worrisome, right?
Ben was asking if the AFC was Opta or the new guys. AFC was Opta. Yes.
Okay.
Just the K-League domestic league, domestic fixtures are the new guys. But yeah, does anybody who does Shang? Is this that's not, he might not even be there anymore. Oh, this is Wu Lei's team, of course. Mr. BCM himself.
To be fair, no, I think I got rid of him. That's fine. Worry over. He's gone.
SR Monkey said there are 8 licensed teams in Asia this midweek, which is, let's see, Kawasaki, Yokohama, Jeonbuk, Ulsan, Pohang, Daejeon Citizen, Avispa,
Jubilo,
and
Iwata, maybe.
Iwata. They're not the promoted team? I
They
guess
would
not.
be. I don't know. I thought this, but maybe they were in the league last year. I can't remember.
Yeah, so those are the 8.
Okay.
Yeah, Ben said not all K-League teams are playing this midweek, some of the weekend. So yeah, the Ice, they play, they're kicking off Friday, and the Friday, where the deadline is, it comes before our deadline. So yeah, they get thrown in the midweek.
How do you feel about these like little J League fixtures that manage to sneak into these midweeks? Because like for me, unless it's you are like it was last week, it's just not fun if I have like the odd player playing for. I have one for Avispa this week, and it's like he's not getting he's just not going to go anywhere for me because like he's on his own, Whereas if I had like you are playing, it'd be a little bit easier to fit him in. Let's say.
I think this was one of the things that Sorare missed on when they moved the deadline with no thought of how it affected the K-League. And if you're going to make, or J-League, I think if they're going to make a decision, obviously it's going to be based on the European schedule. So like, I get it. But when they were talking about, I guess it was more the conversation with the lack of AA, I think, for the K-League ones at least. And they're like, oh, you're not losing. You're only losing like 3 games. Don't worry about it. And it's like, well, I'm also possibly losing out on the weekend. Like if my goalkeeper is playing Friday. And so that actually affects me much more than just that one player. But I don't know if there's a reasonable solution to that anyway. So, Josh says, I've both 5% Frontale and Yokohama collections. Much prefer they slot into these niche midweeks than up against all the smashers in the weekend.
100%.
Which I guess, yeah.
Yeah.
And Charlie said, currently no licensed K-League right as of this second. No cards currently being minted. I think it's just the new ones are coming soon. And let's see. Are they on the list? I feel like they also fall off this list near when they are minted.
Right.
Like Japan is here. South Korea. Yeah, they're still here. No worries, guys. But who knows when those cards will come. Anyway, so Asia, what are the prizes for Asia? We didn't look at those. 336 limited cards in Champion Asia Limited, 73 in Rare, and 16 in Rare Plus, including stars in both.
Feels fun.
Yeah. Jumping over to America, we've got some classic midweek action of CONCACAF Champions League and Copa Libertadores, which we call CONMEBOL Libertadores. Oh, silly. Ben says you can still instant buy K-League cards, just no auctions. All right. And MLS Sorare Scout says, I can't wait for the Gary Smith special when he benches Willis this week. I don't have Willis anymore for that reason.
Yeah, I watched the whole game yesterday or last night between them and the Red Bulls, and Nashville were a really hard watch. Like,
yeah, you said they were pretty
hard. Brutal. They didn't string 2 or 3 passes together. Genuinely, like obviously no Mukata doesn't help, but like I couldn't believe how dominant the Red Bulls were. Where like last year, they were like the anti-football team.
Yeah,
they were just pressing everyone and just sort of just grinding out weird results. Where like they obviously Forsberg is a big help in that, I guess, of dominating possession and whatever. But like genuinely now, Nashville were really bad.
Ricky Luma says Teal Bunbury season. I think one of the greatest things about Sorare is how many people have been optimistic about Teal Bunbury being a great fantasy asset. And it's not there, guys. Not there. Anyway. But Nashville, biggest favorite of the entire week, 86% chance to win as they play Mocha, who is, I don't know where Mocha play.
this feels like the most rogue team that we've had on this list ever. Maybe Dominican.
Dominican
Wow,
Republic.
that's
Where do they?
insane.
What's league website ground?
Four
We don't have a
thousand.
picture,
Jesus.
but they do play on turf.
Okay. That yeah. I mean, the matchup on paper is ridiculous, but there's better college things than that. Way like most college D2 and above looks a little bit better than.
Yeah,
But I mean, it's Dominican, like I get it, but Jesus is. I
it is
don't
pretty
know.
nice there being
Yeah,
there.
but it's fun. I wouldn't mind being a professional footballer in Dominican Republic. I'm
There are
sure
worse
you'd have
places to be a professional footballer for sure.
100%.
Let's see. So Botafogo do not have cards, full cards, but they do have a few players,
Haven't
including
they? Who they just signed? Jeffinho, yeah, Savarino, Jeffinho. All the Ineos are back in Brazil. What a shock!
um, I'll also mention that our matchup indicators are obviously a little wonky this week since we don't have much information on teams like Mocha FC out of the Dominican Republic. So just take those with a little bit of grain of salt. We do have domestic fixtures in Mexico as we see Tigres here play. Is that Juarez? Sure is. And then let's see, Monterrey, but everyone else is pretty much. Oh, there's some Colombia. Man, I'm gonna miss the America region as a region in itself. Anyway, we do have some Argentina as well. That odds are still coming in there. I think because some no, they probably aren't still playing, but I don't know. They're just slow. Toby said, lost all respect for SorareData for not keeping up with Mocha FC. That's fair. That's fair. Thank you for your time, Toby, but I appreciate it. Good luck in your further endeavors with Mocha FC. Parrot Press, also not a Teal Bunbury fan.
Yeah, I don't know what he offers, if I'm being honest. After watching him yesterday, it's a tough watch.
So let's see. Yeah, so I mean, it looks like if you can get the lineups right with Nashville, Cincinnati, Orlando City, New England, finally have a home game. It could be a lot. Philadelphia, didn't Philly rotate? Did they rotate last week? They certainly. Whoops. They rotated quite a bit due to some late injury news for their MLS match, notably Andre Blake. But oh, that's right. That was the double Blake Glesnes disaster class over there.
That was incredible.
Yeah.
No, I think the front sort of, or that sort of, diamond is very, or if not the exact same as the weekend, I believe, and maybe everyone's the same
Yeah.
apart from the keeper.
Yes.
Okay.
But yeah, the Blake news was in that tweet that came out with, hours and hours after the deadline that made everybody just hate MLS for a quick second before we remembered it's just part of the charm.
Yeah.
But yeah, is this Orlando City against Cavalry, who have to travel from Vancouver all the way down to Orlando. Our conversation last week of very far travel. Orlando City just did that last week, and now they get the home game. So yeah, good luck on all the lineup predictions for those games.
Best.
But if you nail them, you're in a good spot. SPFL we have for Challenger, which was the comment about Celtic cards collection scores winning everything this week. Celtic, Rangers, and Aberdeen, your top three, with Hearts, St. Mirren, and Motherwell after that.
Yeah, a couple of good matchups in there that could go anyway. Like, it's so hard to. Obviously, Celtic on paper is the best, but like we saw them slip up this weekend. Motherwell scored first as kind of what Celtic are doing right now. They're not keeping clean sheets, and they're finding ways to win games that aren't sort of in the script normally. I think that that Ida came off the bench and scored two. Like that, Kyogo got bench at halftime and stuff. And yeah, it's just going quite weird for SO5 right now for them. You don't really want to be involved in. I mean, there's a couple of good scores there, don't get me wrong, but like there's not many.
I find it not funny. Well, it's a little funny about how like comments like Hearts and Hibs could be a big one for either side. That makes me feel like the SO5 scores will be awful on both sides. And so it's like, all right, so that's two teams that Celtic people don't have to worry about. But I don't think Celtic people worry about anything, to be honest.
Not really, but look at that, lad. Like last 4 games, there's not a clean sheet in there. I
Yeah.
know they're not losing games, which then that makes sense. But like to not be like I know you can't expect every week like your 2-0s and 3-0s and whatever, but like it hasn't been as good as they would have liked recently. So yeah, I think a lot of like as you can see, a lot of the goals came from the bench. So rotationally, that's that I just definitely starting. There's no way he doesn't start. So Kyogo either drops into the 10, which was actually what McBride thought would happen, but it didn't. And I think a lot of that could probably change for that next, maybe not the defense, but definitely the sort of front three.
The funny thing that I see here, other than Liam Scale still banging out nearly a 74 after with a concession, but I remember when the lineup came out and everyone was like, "Oh, Palma," and I don't think was Carter Vickers expected to start.
There was rumor he was in
There
training.
was,
It wasn't like a guarantee, but yeah,
yeah. So I heard that the two of them were on the bench, and I'm like, "All right, like that'll help a little bit." And then Palma gets his bailout goal from the bench anyway. I was like, "Ah, well."
yeah. Of course he does.
Not too many
Yeah.
Palma cards out there anyway yet, so we didn't have to sweat that too much. But
Mhm.
uh, let's see what the Challenger rare 99 cards available, which are new rules. If this had been like if this was the actually it wouldn't have even been open, right? Because aren't there only
No.
yeah, they're not enough teams. Oh no, it's 10 teams, right? Not 10 matches.
Is it 10
So
teams? Is it? Okay.
yeah, 10 teams. So if Contenders was open this week, what we do know is that the entire prize pool would be made up of SPFL players.
Yay! Yay! That's so fun. Celtic cards.
So
Just
how
what you
many
want, lad.
how many Celtic players are stars in Challenger?
It's gonna be Palmer or O'Reilly, but he's might have gone
Scales?
down in price. Scales has to be, yeah, I'd say 3.
Has to be, right?
Yeah.
Let's see. Does this
Oh
Oh, it's
wow.
a small
It's a baby one.
it's just
Ah,
Palma.
okay. Short mint.
Wellenreuther. Oh.
Oh
Oh,
my
wait a
god.
minute. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's it. That's crazy.
Yeah. That's not fun.
Felix, MLS is Challenger, but SPFL is Contenders.
Right.
Did I say Challengers would be open? My
Maybe,
fault if I
yeah,
said
I
that.
don't know.
Yeah. Um, so yeah, 21 rare cards seem. I mean, I guess the whole league is minted, so there are a lot of players that
Mm.
are available. All right, you ready for Champion Europe?
I actually really am. I'm excited. Who would it be? Ah,
We
right.
snuck
Okay.
in Inter at home against Atalanta and Napoli against Sassuolo.
There's goals in those games. I can tell you that for free. Um,
42 rare cards available in
that's
Champion Europe
ridiculous.
Rare.
That's actually so annoying.
42.
Jesus Christ.
I think Inter aren't even currently minted, right?
No, they're not. Definitely not.
Yeah, so we have Napoli. I assume Sassuolo and Atalanta are
Yeah.
because yeah. Okay. Oh, right. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Hmm.
So 3 licensed teams gets us 42 rare cards and 10 rares in Champion Europe Rare Plus.
See, like this sort of scenario is going to be a thing of the past, right, Led? Like we're not going to have these opportunities anymore going forward
Correct.
to take advantage of these like little midweeks and stuff. And yeah, sad times.
I mean, they might do a Serie A special weekly,
Of course, yeah. How could I not even think of that?
and Toby said apparently
Ooh,
Oshiman and Kvaratskhelia could be benched.
that's Simeone season, Led, for me.
How do you
My
still
eyes
have
just
that
lit up
card?
then.
How do you
Okay.
still have that card? Oh, that's great because they were bad, and so he's going to put Simeone in instead.
Osimhen scored though. He might have been bad, but I know he scored. So, well, yeah, fair enough.
What did they do last weekend? 1-1 away to Cagliari. Oh, Oshiman, did he actually get hurt?
I don't know. That's a good point. I didn't notice that, to be fair. Kvaratskhelia hasn't been good for all season, so let's not pretend it's like one game. If we're being honest, like
Yeah. Does he have another year of? Oh, he does have another year of U23.
He's got time. He might get a move. Like, he doesn't deserve one on paper. You get like, you'd like to think, but because what he did last year and stuff, it's just going to go for you. If he gets like a favorable move somewhere, where that is, I have no clue. But like, let's just say it's not Prem related. Let's say it's like La Liga,
Yeah,
maybe
yeah.
if he goes to Barca, or Rafinha leaves and whatever. Like, something might happen. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know if I would want to be getting stuck into a Cravadonna card, if I'm being honest.
Going back for a quick second, SR Monkey said, as I understand it, you'll be able to win any challenger cards as long as their season is live, even if they don't have games that week, which is definitely not how I read it, but that doesn't mean I'm right or wrong. And Ben said, so where do we play these cards in the future? They'll have to put some competition on. This is what the special weeklies will be. Midweek special weeklies will. Maybe it's cap 240 or 270, or they have an all-star or something, but supposedly that's what they'll have. And we'll get to win reward boxes.
Yay.
For boosts. Yay. Yeah.
Boosts.
So, yeah, back to the top of the list. Overall, it's basically Nashville of the licensed teams, Nashville, Cincinnati, Celtic, Orlando City, and New England.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Pick scores. Go to All-Star Limited. Oh, man.
Oh, no. See, this is why I can't play All-Star of any sort.
So we've got Carlos Heel, Lucho Acosta, Pedro Gallese, which is gorgeous to see for myself. Scales and Mile Robinson, Lautaro Martinez. There's Petroli. Man. All right. I'm just picturing Sean seeing this and just I don't even want to talk about it. Anyway. How's U23 look, you think?
Yeah, there's quite a few goalkeepers. There's like 7 goalkeepers, I believe. Maybe more.
Wow. Celentano is top. Kim Jong-hoon, Zach Hemming, Andreas Youngdahl, that's Cremonese, Marco Carnesecchi from Atalanta, Fernando Tapia from Querétaro. I always struggle with that word. I'm still not saying it right. Stankovic from Sampdoria, and Will Dennis from, where is he? Kilmarnock, of course.
You want to guess which one I've brought in, Lid?
Oh, yeah. Let's see. Hemming.
No,
Hemming or Dennis?
Yeah, Dennis.
Okay.
But it was because it was with a bot. So, if I could have got a Hemming, I probably would have, obviously. But yeah.
Ooh. Oh, man. I didn't mean to do that. And they have another one in a few weeks, you said?
No, that's more the Aberdeen goalkeeper, to be fair. So, like, I'm not sure
Billy
if
Roost?
Will. Yeah, baby.
Oh,
Of course he does. He has like an even thinner challenger week. I think it's like game week 460. If I know we don't need to go above to that now, but I'm pretty sure it's like 3 challenger teams or something stupid, or 4, something like that.
I believe 463 is the first game week of the new half new Sorare.
I've calculated that into Wales playing their playoff game, which is like 2 game weeks before that. So I brought in Danny Ward, of course, who's a DMP, L15 of 0. So if I want to go 240 there, maybe I could, do something with the Welsh boys. But they'll have, if they win again, if they win, then they'll have another game week, which is like midweek, if that makes sense. They skip the weekend for whatever reason. Yeah. So
who do they play again?
I think it's
Iceland?
Finland. No, Finland at home, and then it's either like Poland or somebody at home again, I think.
All right. We've got Nathan Harriel right back for Philadelphia Union as the top U23 player of the game week.
He scored on the weekend. It got disallowed. I watched the highlights this weekend. Yeah, I think he got an assist as well, actually, that did get given, potentially.
Good to know.
Celentano potentially rotated. I don't want to put doubt into anyone's minds and rattle them a bit, but, you just never know. It happened last year. That's all I'll say.
It's funny to see Nathan Harriel there at the top and then got like Kvaratskhelia, O'Reilly below.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah. Busio's up there as well. I've got 2 double A's, which, might be
I
fun.
had no idea Jack Maar was U23.
Yeah, he played pretty well yesterday. He
Huh.
scored pretty well anyway.
Fair enough. And then let's look at 23. Harry, number between 31 and 42.
40 on the dot.
Oh, your
look who's top.
boy, Nick Lima season. Let's
I didn't even know
go.
that. Let's go. Let's
Why are
go,
he doing
baby. He's
this?
he's flying in price. He's doubled since I bought him. Wow.
I mean, the AA scores are pretty 33.
Especially in that 3-1 loss to DC, by the way, lad. You take how many points is that loss? So 12. Let's argue the 10 for clean sheet. 22. I mean,
He only,
on
only
this
8.
only.
He came off.
You got fair enough. Okay. So 20. Yeah. Didn't even get a double double? I did. Okay. Just didn't get the duels.
Oh, yeah.
Just got the
Yeah, it was one
yeah.
duel short of the
One
triple
away.
double.
Yeah. I think I've got a gem. $8 I think he cost me.
That's crazy. Let's see, the floor right now. Oh man. I mean, the limited chart says it all.
Wow. Head of the curve. I'm in there somewhere.
8. I mean, you're down. You got to be down
Something
here
like
somewhere,
that.
right?
No, that's like no, a bit more expensive than that. I reckon it's go to the right.
There he is.
There I am. Yeah, $9, $10.
Little classic honeycomb big head. Hell yeah.
Yeah, 3% XP, baby. That's all you need.
Is that a collection or it was just
No, just
oh,
flat. Yeah.
all right. Toby said, Aliou Ibrahim is a shot for 240. Houston don't really have any options, and no matter the injuries, they'll be decent at home. Was he around here? Let's see. I think once he gets his projected lineup in there, is he supposed to start? Does he start? I don't know anything about this guy.
No, neither do I.
Ooh.
Oh, well.
Yeah, let's get him in. Everybody go put him in so that. What is this jersey?
That's a Zagreb, the locomotive.
Good shout.
Beautiful jersey.
Yeah, that is nice. Could wear that to like a nice party.
Probably
Anyway.
could get away with it, yeah. Just about. Just about.
So let's see. Indiana Vasilev from St. Louis. Where are they? They're away to Houston. Yeah, Houston.
Yeah.
Let's see. Aziel. I don't know why we lose our logos sometimes. Let's get back to that.
Is Oziel going to start led? I'm asking you as if you manage the team, but
Aziel Herrera?
Yeah.
I have no idea.
Okay.
I have 3 guys from Tigres and they always start, and then I don't want to expand out because
for sure.
Then you end up with this. Looks like he's on one though.
Yeah, I was thinking that.
Oh, I was just about to say Andy Black would know, but he's given us the St. Louis SCFCSC info that Indy has a broken wrist, but probably starts. But there's some. Oh, I like that risk. Well done, Andy Black. But what about Aziel?
I'm just looking now. Somebody's bought them 6 hours ago, which has pissed me off a little bit.
Oh no.
Well, there's one on auction, but another missed opportunity.
Kev Hurt said Tigres broke Brunetto, which who could have seen that coming? In fairness, he's still had some very good games with them.
Yeah, he had some good AA, I think, this weekend, but just no DA, maybe?
Yeah, this doesn't seem that broken to me.
No, it's just broken
Obviously.
compared to yeah, broken to the best player on the game. Everything's broken to that.
Yeah, I'm sorry, this isn't as good as what he is now. Exactly. Andy said he's not completely broken yet. He's just a good forward now, not the best card on the platform. Yeah, that's fair. It's very hard to continue to be the best card on the platform. Simple as
It
that.
really is. Yeah.
I think we, you know what? Let's look at Champion Europe just for some shits and giggles. I assume Lautaro is up there because he was, yeah, there he goes.
Yeah.
Basically all the Inter guys. Lautaro,
Yeah.
Pavard, Bastoni, Mkhitaryan.
Ooh, what happened to Sommer on the weekend? Because he didn't play, did he? So,
Fever.
oh, okay, man flu.
That can last, though.
It can. 4-0 as well. Keep a
Not
sweeper.
much going on. Yeah,
Love it.
not bad. Yeah. So anyone going with Toby said man flu is no joke, just ask Christopher Olsen.
Sole subject.
Could have been worse. Could have been worse. When late swap. Anyway, that's all we got. Thanks everybody for joining. If you could please like, subscribe, all that good stuff. All very much appreciated. I'll be back later today if you're watching this on Monday with PSU fans talking about expected value on Sorare, how to calculate it, particularly with the new cash contests and all that. So yeah, come join us and good luck out there.